It's Saturday. Just want to just kind of make a quick video here. Okay, as you could tell lately, there's kind of a bigger crackdown on uh, social medias platforms. So it's kind of getting tricky. As you've probably figured out by now, there's kind of like an unseen battle going on. It's been going on for quite a while, and it's just definitely popping its head up, making itself a little more obvious lately. But because of that, and the reason why I'm kind of want to make this short video is um, everybody. Uh, Let me put it this way: both sides, because this is kind of a high tech battle of the minds going on. It is what it really is. It's almost like a psychological battle because, as you know, in the past we know how to do physical battles and we know how to win them. Everybody, it's this arms race thing going on. Well, now battles are fought differently. The wars are fought differently. They're fought through your mind, your consciousness, and things like that. It kind of sounds crazy to the average person, but you guys kind of pick up on what's kind of going on. But anyway, my point is, because of this, uh, it's like InfoWars. Pretty much, it really is. So they're watching what everybody says, their comments, everything. We're being monitored, and it's not by physical people. It is too, but it's just by a bunch of supercomputers that are basically watching out for keywords and things like that. Then eventually, it'll be sent to somebody that's important, saying, "Oh, this is dangerous information," or "It's good information." So they withhold stuff, as we all know, especially if it's too truthful. They just take it down right away. They don't want us figuring this out because ultimately it is an actual psychological battle. So I'm just going to just separate the dark side and the light side, or bad guys, good guys. But I've known this. Everybody knows this for quite some time. They're monitoring us, and they're particularly monitoring my pages that I have up. So a lot of times, if I get some sort of intel or something, I'll put it up as quick as I can and like check this out. But I also realize what I'm doing is I'm telling the bad guys what we know. So and that's why they take it down fairly quickly, because the less people know, the better. Um, so things are going to get worse, and that's the reason why I'm kind of making this video, because this is the end game coming up, and I use code words so you guys kind of know kind of basically what I'm saying, because I don't want to be flagged or have this video taken down. But as you know, it looks like Mr. T is losing. Now, to put it simply to you guys, from all the intel that I've gathered, and again, I can't really say too much. You'll hear a lot of people saying that are trying to get the truth out. I can't tell you everything, even though I'm sort of putting things together myself. So I don't know for sure, 100%, if this intel is correct or not. But I'm just going to simplify it. Is Mr. T is going to get back into power, sort of. It won't be the same team as before, if you kind of get the drift on that. But in the interim, it'll be basically, because of all this criminal behavior being revealed, it'll be kind of under some sort of like martial law sort of thing going on. Like, it'll be kind of this interim period. Now, how long that lasts, I'm not sure. It could last even as long as a month, from what I've been getting. So what I'm saying is, if things play out kind of strangely on the 20th, or around that time, don't panic. Is kind of what I'm saying. Is what the good guys are kind of doing is making it look like the bad guys are winning. It's a classic chess move. It's a classic war move. These are kind of like war games going on. And you basically, in order to get your enemy to put their guard down, one of the better ways is to make it look like they're winning, because then they get overconfident and they make mistakes, that type of thing. So that's coming up, and I'm going to try to say it in codes because this is being watched, every word I say, to try to keep you guys motivated and realize this is definitely not over. This is a really big game going on here, really big situation. And I've kind of given you guys hints because has a lot to do with off-world entities helping out, and there's a fight. Ultimately, I'm going to try to simplify this as much as I can. And I know you've listened to my videos before. I keep saying it's a jailbreak, and people always like kind of, when people that I know personally, I talk to sometimes, it's like because they know it has to do with ETs and things like that, and we think, oh, we're being invaded. No, you guys, if you only knew how big this story really is, what it is we have been captured thousands of years ago. Like, this is a really ongoing, long story. But what makes this part exciting, and the reason why I came here for this is the time in human history and galactic history that we break free from this. So there's kind of a physical invasions kind of going on, manifesting themselves right now too. But this is what it is we've already been invaded. We're captured. We are slaves. We don't even, people don't know it. And that's how they've kept this system going for so long. We think we are free, but we're not. People have no clue what real freedom is. It's like there's just rules for everything, and they're monitoring us all the time, constantly, with lots of different ways. And they're trying to corral us. They're trying to control. They're controlling us anyway. And if you step out of line, or if you speak too much truth, or you figure something out, you're disappeared, or something happens to you. You get a disease, let me put it that way, or you drowned, or accidentally suicide yourself, whatever. There's lots of ways of taking us out of here. But also keep in mind, I know this, I don't want to go on too much about different subjects, but nobody dies. When you get out of this game, this playing field, you can always come back. You get reincarnated. This is part of what they've been doing for thousands and thousands of years. Anyway, I don't want to go too much more into that, but that's basically what I wanted to say is things are going to play out very strangely. So, but don't panic. Don't think that we're losing. This is really big, and this is the end game. So when you see things look like it's over or it's terrible, whatever, you got to hang in there. I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it. So that's kind of what I'm going to try to simply say, and I'll do more coded messages in the future, and you'll see how things play out. It's going to be chaotic, crazy, and strange, but don't be disheartened. It's working out. You'll see. That's all I can say. You'll see. And as far as the timing, yeah, it's in flux. So you can't pin it down to a certain date, and certain things happen at certain times. But don't worry too much. Just you gotta. But sorry, I got one more thing before I finish this. But keep in mind, because this is a mind war game, sort of. What we think occurs. So in other words, that's why they use the mainstream media to keep us always thinking negative. I keep saying this over and over and over again, but honestly, you have to think positive, as in ignore, just plug your ears, ignore, don't look at what they're trying to tell you, because they're using that as a form of, as you know, fear and manipulation, and they're trying to keep us discouraged. But in reality, you guys can change it. Honestly, if everybody on planet Earth right now said, you know what, we're done, we're free, I'm not listening to this anymore, we could be free in a day. But as you know, we've all been captured, all of our emotions, all of our thoughts. So as hard as it is, just try to stay positive, watch funny movies, eat chocolates, like I said, whatever it takes, play with your cats. Just, you got to kind of ignore their narrative, and we're going to break. It's a foregone conclusion, but you'll see. as this manifests itself, we'll break free from this. We just got to shake it all off. Anyway, that's as much as I can say for now. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.